Hi, Christy Garner, self-empowerment coach for women. Today we are starting day one of our Awaken Your Confidence 5-day challenge. I'm calling it a challenge because it's springtime. So it's time for growing, it's time for awakening, it's time for opening. So I thought this would be a good time of the year to start with kind of an opening and awakening seasonal feeling into what's going on this season. And if you're looking at this and it's not springtime, you can kind of still feel into what's awakening in you or opening in you. So we're talking about confidence. 5 days to awaken your confidence. So we're going to talk about 4 stories to stop telling to make yourself feel more confident. And in those stories, we're just going to look into what are the things that you're telling yourself every day. So our first day today, we're going to look at what confidence means to you. If you are not on the email list and you want to get the worksheets that are going out, just put a comment down below and I will send you the link to get the worksheet. If you're in my Women's Empowerment Club group, there's a file. You can download that. And if you're on the email list and getting these, perfect. So you have the worksheet, download it. You can print it out or put it on your iPad or your phone and just write in some notes in these little spots. So the first thing we're doing today is we're looking at what confidence means. So confidence means you believe you are worthy and worth it. It means you're the hero of your life. Confidence also means you're feeling good in your skin, you're feeling embodied, feeling alive, you're feeling comfortable. You're allowed to be authentic and fully alive when you're confident. You're able to ask for what you need when you're confident. And you're totally responsible for what's happening in your mind. So you're responsible for your mindset. Those are all the keys to being confident. So if any of those things you feel like, I'm not totally there, like I don't totally feel good in my body all the time. I don't totally feel good to ask for what I need all the time. I don't always feel like I'm being authentic, or sometimes you feel like other people are bringing you down, or maybe there are circumstances that are keeping you stuck. Those are all kind of feelings that keep you feeling not as confident. So jump in. We're going to look at what gets in the way of you feeling confident. So is it some outer circumstance that makes you feel trapped and you don't feel like you're able to be confident? Is it a job that you don't feel like you're allowed to be yourself or you don't feel alive in? Is it a relationship that you have in your life that makes you feel unworthy? Sometimes you don't feel like you feel good in your body. Some days you feel kind of like you would rather just crawl out of your skin, or you'd rather just stay in bed. You don't want to even do anything in your life. Maybe those are clues that you need to look at some of the things that we're talking about here. The next question I want to talk about is what feelings do you most want to feel? So looking at what gets in your way of feeling confident, the next question would be, okay, if these are all the things that keep you from feeling really good and alive and worthy and comfortable and able to ask for what you need and totally responsible for your life, let's talk about what you want to feel, right? We've already listed the things that aren't feeling so good for you sometimes. So let's talk about what you want to feel. How do you want to feel every day? One thing that, of course, I always like to say when people are like, I'm not sure. I'm like, well, probably every day I like to feel calm, a little bit calm. I like to feel comfortable. Every day I like to feel, I'm trying to get this light out of our eyes. Every day I like to feel like happy is not exactly the word, but kind of like joyous, maybe. I want to feel comfortable. I want to feel calm. I want to feel like joy, like, wow, look at how beautiful today the sun was shining and it was almost 60 degrees. What a beautiful day. I want to feel joyful about that. I want to feel joyful about the rain outside, or joyful about what I'm doing today. I want to feel some joy in my day. So maybe just write down a handful of feelings that you really know you want to feel every day. Um, Connected. Maybe you want to feel connected to your partner, or you want to feel like you're a good parent. You want to feel like you're doing good, that you're good enough. Maybe that's one way you want to feel. You want to feel clear. You want to feel clarity. You want to feel like you know what you're doing. Maybe that's a feeling you want. Or maybe it's just that you want to feel, yeah, content, something like that. And the third question of the day today, because we're just kind of getting into kind of where we're at, what's going on, day one of this Awaken Your Confidence. What do you do to feel good? What brings you joy? What helps you relax? What nourishes you? So sometimes people that I work with have a hard time figuring out what nourishes them. They're like, I don't know. I just go to work, make the money, pay the bills, come home, do the dishes, take care of my kid, go to bed. Like, I don't even know what you're talking about. Nourishment. I go to the grocery store, buy food to cook. That's my nourishment, right? But what I'm talking about is like, what do you do that realigns you to remembering who you are, right? You know, we're not just these jobs that we have, and we're not just these wives or mothers or partners or business executives, or therapists, or you know surfers. There's a lot more to all of us. Yeah. So what do you do every day that reminds you of who you are? What nourishes you? So one of the ways, if you really don't have any idea about things that nourish you, think about what is it that when you do it, it makes you feel centered, or it makes you feel a small bit of happiness, or it makes you take a deep breath. For me, that's going outside. I love being outside, and I try to do that at least every week and every day. I try to go outside. Even in the morning, I just walk out the front door and I say, "Good morning, world. How are you doing?" Because I like to be in touch with, what's going on. Nature and the atmosphere and the weather and the tides and the moon and what's going on, that really pulls on our bodies, right? Our bodies are made of 90% water, and the effects of what's happening in the world and outside in the environment really affects us. So I like to make sure that I'm opening up to that every day and saying, "Good morning, what's going on out here? Hello, world." So going outside is something that nourishes me. Let's see what else. How else can you figure out what nourishes you? Think back to what you love to do. Maybe what you love to do as a kid, or what you love to do in college, or what you love to do when you were even like in elementary school. Did you love to play sports? Did you love to craft? Did you love to make things? Did you love to play with dolls? Did you love to climb trees? Like, what was it that you loved to do as a child? Usually those are some cues and clues into things that nourish us. So write down a few things that nourish you. Write down what you do to relax, like at the end of the day, what helps you to kind of relax, totally let go. Of course, a lot of people watch TV. That's kind of more numbing out, though, I think, kind of like just need to shut my brain off. So that could be a relax. Of course, taking a bath, taking a shower, meditating, doing yoga. Some people, what else? A friend of mine used to like working in the yard or in the garden. Maybe that relaxes you. Pulling weeds, washing your car. I don't know. What do you do during the week? Washing the dishes. My partner loves to wash the dishes. Super relaxing for him. So that might be something. So write down some things that make you feel good, that nourish you, things that help you to relax, and things that bring you joy. So maybe it's being with your kids, or talking to your family on the phone, or your best friend, having coffee. Write down some of those things. So what gets in the way of you feeling confident? What feelings do you want to have every day? And what do you do to feel good? What nourishes you? We need to start where we're at, and we need to take stock of what's going on for us, and then we need to think about how we want to feel, right? So that's why we start here. I start here all the time. So this is just where we begin. Join us for 4 more days to Awaken Your Confidence. Tomorrow we go into the first story, to stop telling yourself to live a better life. Okay, I hope that this is helpful. Again, if you don't have the worksheet and you want it, drop a little comment here in the live and I will send you over by messenger the worksheet, or hop on the email list and those will go out to you every day. So Christy Garner, Self-Empowerment Coach, hope that you are having a great day. Okay, goodbye.